Innovation, efficiency, flexibility. Three words that describe the dynamic world of Executone information systems. As a leader in telecommunications, we're committed to providing you not only with products that keep pace with your business, but we provide the service and training that keep pace with your company's needs as well. As a system operator, you are often the first point of contact others have with your company. So it's imperative that you handle each call quickly and professionally. With the Executone digital system, you can. In this program, you'll see firsthand just how easy the digital system operator terminal is to use. We'll start with a look at the digital system operator terminal itself, identify its key features, and describe their basic function. Next, we'll walk through the terminal's operation. We'll describe a function, show how the function is used, and then demonstrate it on an actual digital system operator terminal. In these training materials, we feel we've created an exciting education package, combining a thorough printed user guide with state-of-the-art video training. Together, the printed and video user guides provide you an instant refresher course if you need one, and they make a perfect standalone training package for first-time users. Now, let's get started. The operator station comes equipped with a terminal that gives you a visual display of call activity, a keyboard that allows you to give the system commands, and a handset. Please remember that although the handset rests in a cradle attached to the keyboard, this cradle does not function as a hook switch mechanism. It is merely a place to rest the handset when it's not in use. Let's take a closer look at the terminal's visual display screen. The display screen is separated into 7 information areas. At one glance, you can supervise each call and direct it to the desired extension or individual, allowing you to answer calls with more efficiency and accuracy than ever before. This is the extension status screen. It shows you exactly what is happening with the extensions on your system at all times. It can display up to 160 extensions at one time. And with the optional directory feature, the screen will display the first 60 extensions on the system, along with the employee or department names assigned to them. Plus, it gives you an instant update on what's happening with an extension. Each extension is listed by its last 3 digits. If the extension number appears idle, the extension is not in use. If the extension number is blinking, the extension is ringing from either an internal or external call. When the number appears as a solid block, the extension is busy. If the solid number is blinking, the extension has been placed in the Do Not Disturb status. When an asterisk appears before the number, it means the in-out key has been activated at the extension. A bold letter F in front of the number means the extension has been forwarded to another extension. A bold and underlined number means the extension has been forwarded to the voicemail system. An extension is not installed when no number appears. Below the extension status screen are 5 status boxes appearing on a horizontal line. If there is at least one active call in a specific trunk group, that group number will appear highlighted in the first box. The number of calls ringing appears in the second box. Busy outside line calls currently active in the system are displayed in the third box. The number of intercom calls currently active are found in the fourth box. And the total busy extensions currently active in the system are found in the fifth box. We move another step lower on your screen to the Calls in Progress display. It shows which calls have been transferred, placed in orbit, or placed on hold. The Pending box tells you which calls are waiting for you to answer. These consist of incoming new calls or those that have been transferred to your station. Below the pending box is the operator active call box that gives you instant status of the current call. When your station is idle, the system tells you. When a new call comes in, it registers in the pending box along with a clock that times the call while it waits to be answered. When a call that has previously been transferred, placed in orbit, or put on hold times out when it is unanswered, it will automatically recall the operator station. It will appear in the pending box along with the name of the intended party. To answer the call, pick up the handset and press the release key. Remember, the handset cradle is not a hook switch. Once you press the release key, the call moves from the pending box to the active call box. When you press the space bar, you can activate the directory for the people or departments assigned to each extension. The directory is an exciting, time-saving feature that we will discuss later. See this 4001 number? That's the number of the line this active call is on. Your system has been assigned a predetermined number of outside lines. We number them 4001 through 4228. This line number will appear attached to any new call or recall that is in the pending or active call boxes. The last two unique features on your display terminal are the current date and time and the alarm notifier. We put the time and date there to make it easier for you to take messages and keep track of office routines. The alarm notifier works as a reminder, like a normal alarm clock. In this segment, we've looked at the technology that comprises the digital system operator terminal, but we've also taken a close look at the visual display screen. You can see that this system is an incredible time saver, giving you up-to-the-second detailed status of every call, every extension. No other system in its class can say that. In the next section, we'll start to put you and your system to work. You'll see that by learning just a few simple steps, you'll be able to supervise all of your company's telecommunications faster and more accurately than ever before. Welcome back. In this segment, we'll begin using your operator terminal. We'll learn how to access and use the digital system's built-in directory, show how the release key is used, and show you what to expect on incoming calls. You'll learn how to transfer a call to another extension, tag a call with the name of the intended party, and how to camp on a call to a busy extension. The directory mode is used to assign the names of company employees to their respective telephone extension numbers. As the names are entered into the directory, they'll appear in alphabetical order. You have the option to list the names by department if you like. There are 10 function keys to assign to departments in the directory, but since entering, categorizing, and deleting information in the directory is not done routinely, we won't discuss them here. That information can be found in your printed user guide. You will use the directory in transferring a call. You'll see how after you learn to answer your first incoming call. The release key is used to answer or end a current call. It serves as the hook switch for your terminal. Remember, the handset cradle is not a hook switch. Now, let's answer the telephone.
Good morning, Executone Information Systems. May I help you?
Wasn't that easy? The telephone rang and it took only a quick touch of the release key to answer the call.
Mr. Carver, no, he's not in today. Would you like me to transfer you to his voicemail box? Okay, 1 minute and I'll transfer you.
That's all there is to it. Just one touch on the release key and the call is transferred, making your operator station ready for your next move. Because the digital system is so complete, we need to take a closer look at incoming calls. This time we'll focus on the terminal display screen. Incoming calls are indicated at the operator terminal in 4 ways simultaneously. You hear an audible ring or a camp-on tone. A ringing message will appear in the active call box. The call will be displayed in the pending box, and the operator extension number will blink in the extension status box. Upon hearing the ringing or camp-on tones, lift the handset and press the release key. The call is connected. A message will appear in the active call box telling you it's a new call and the outside line it is on. After processing the call, you may press the release key again to disconnect and proceed to the next call. Now let's transfer a call. To do this, you may either use the directory to locate the extension number, or if you already know the number, simply press the transfer key followed by the last 3 digits of the extension. Flexibility is the design feature that's found throughout your digital system. For example, if a call comes in for a guest working within the building, but the person is not listed in your directory, you'll need to tag the call to that person in order to process the call more efficiently as it moves through the system. Here's how. Make sure the call is in the active call box before starting. Press the transfer key, followed by the 3-digit extension to which you wish to transfer the call. Type in the name of the person you want to tag with the call, press the release key, and the call is transferred and tagged automatically. Just 1 or 2 simple moves is all it takes. The camp-on feature allows you to transfer an outside call to a busy extension where it can wait until it is answered or until it times out and recalls the operator station. After you determine the destination of the call, press the transfer key, followed by the desired 3-digit extension number on the dial pad. You'll hear a busy signal. You knew it was going to be busy because the number appeared as a solid block on the extension status screen. The person on the busy extension will hear a special camp-on tone, alerting him a call is waiting. Press the release key to complete the transfer and move on to the next call. When the busy party hangs up, the camped-on call will ring through. That's the end of this section, but not the end of the features. So far, you understand how to track calls through the system. You know how to use the release key and how to receive incoming calls. You can transfer calls, you can temporarily re-tag a call with the name not in your directory, and you can camp on an incoming call to a busy extension. If you have questions about any of these functions, rewind the tape and view them again. Use your printed user guide for extra help. We move now to learn more time-saving features on your digital system. In this segment, we'll learn how to use the system's orbit function and how to put a call on hold. We'll see how the recall function works and see how easy it is to retrieve a call that has been transferred, parked in orbit, or placed on hold. We'll start with the orbit function. Actually, we can term this function park and page. What do you do with incoming calls for people who are not at their desks? Take messages? That's one alternative. The more popular method is to put the caller on hold and page for them. The digital system answer, put them in orbit. 10 orbit zones are available for parking calls awaiting pickup. They're numbered 50 through 59. Putting the call in orbit allows you to put the call in a parking zone where it can wait for pickup from any extension on the system. To access the orbit function with the current call, touch the orbit key. That's it. The system automatically assigns the call to a free orbit zone. Be sure you reach the orbit zone and it appears in the Calls in Progress screen before paging. If you wish to park the call after unsuccessfully transferring it to the desired extension, the name of the recipient will automatically tag to the call in orbit. It's that easy. Next, you may page the individual by pressing one button, the page key.
Mr. Carver, you have a call in 51. Mr. Carver, dial 51, please.
Mr. Carver can now go to any telephone in the system, dial 51, and pick up the call. The next function is one we're all familiar with, the hold function. Here, you need only touch the hold key to place a call on hold. Touch it again and you are reconnected to the call. If after you place a call on hold, you go on to another call or function, you must first press the release key to receive the internal dial tone. Press hold a second time to retrieve that call. As you know, it's important never to keep a caller waiting. Because your digital system is so comprehensive, you can process a tremendous number of calls in a variety of ways. Even so, someone will inevitably have to wait. Your digital system helps you minimize that waiting by recalling you with calls that have remained unanswered for a predetermined length of time. This time length has been programmed into the system for you and may be easily changed. So each time a transferred call, a call parked in orbit, or a call placed on hold times out to that limit, it automatically recalls to the operator station with the appropriately displayed information. The last topic in this segment is call retrieval. It's very easy to retrieve calls that have been transferred, parked in orbit, or placed on hold. Here's how. To retrieve a transferred call from the Calls in Progress box, just lift the handset and press the release and transfer keys. The call is retrieved. If there is more than one call in the Calls in Progress box, you'll retrieve them by using the pick key. This time, touch the release key, then the pick key, followed by the 3-digit extension number assigned to the call, and the call is there. You retrieve calls from orbit zones by lifting the handset, pressing release, orbit, and the last digit of the zone number where the call is parked. You'll find that zone number in the Calls in Progress box. Fast and easy, isn't it? Don't hesitate to review a feature or a whole segment if you want a closer look. The better you understand these routine functions, the more you'll enjoy and appreciate the more advanced digital system features we discuss beginning in the next segment. The focus of this segment will be on 5 special functions. First, we will learn how to page another party. We'll learn to use the intercom function, initiate the automatic callback feature, and alert another party that you are holding a message for them. Plus, we'll learn how to use the night answer function. To initiate a page over every extension in the system, simply lift the handset and press release to get the internal dial tone. Touch the page key and make your announcement after the page tone.
Mr. Jensen, please dial the operator. Mr. Jensen, the operator, please.
Press release again to end the page. If you remember, you can also use this feature in conjunction with the orbit function. You may also use the intercom feature to talk to someone directly. After you have pressed the release key, press intercom plus the party's 3-digit extension. You'll hear a double tone. That means the hands-free or speaker function is activated at the extension. Now you may both converse freely. A busy signal would indicate the extension is already in use. If you then want to talk to the party as soon as the line is free, just press the callback key followed by the release key. A callback message will appear in the active call box when the extension becomes free. Press the release key again to receive the call. If you are unable to take the callback when it rings in, the call will automatically cancel after 30 seconds. Our systems are known as one-touch systems. Another example is the message waiting feature. To let someone know that you are holding a message for them if they are on their extension or away from their telephone when you call on the intercom, simply touch the message key. You'll hear a confirmation tone. An LED on the extension's message or hold key will blink to indicate that a message has been left. Press the release key to go on to your next call. The night answer function allows other designated telephones to ring on incoming calls as well as the operator station. To initiate, press the night key. The word night will appear on the right side of your display terminal. Now, other extensions can receive incoming calls when the operator terminal is not staffed. To deactivate the night answer function, press night again and the system returns to normal. Please review the 5 functions presented in this segment if you require further study. The printed guide, when used with this videotape, will serve as a thorough training module. This segment will teach you how to use the system speed dial feature. Plus, we'll show you how to transfer an incoming call into the voicemail system. System speed dialing allows you to select and store frequently dialed numbers in your digital system. Once programmed at the operator station, these frequently called numbers can be accessed from any extension by merely dialing only 4 digits rather than the entire number. This is a great time saver. Here's how to program a system speed dial number. With the operator terminal idle, press Program. Press star plus the bin number or access code you want to assign to the telephone number. This would be 001 through 200. Now dial the telephone number you wish to store, up to a maximum of 30 digits per number. Press Program again to execute. Now, anyone on the system will be able to speed dial that number by dialing the bin number. The operator has the ability to transfer an outside call directly into an extension user's voicemail box without even knowing that user's mailbox number. To do this with your current caller, press Transfer. The call was put on hold and the active call box shows the call is being transferred. Press 5 on the dial pad, not the voicemail key on the keyboard. Dial the extension user's 3-digit extension, then release. The call automatically transfers to the correct voicemail box. The active call box returns to idle and the calls in progress box shows the call transferred to the voicemail hunt group, usually 436. If someone with a voicemail box on the system calls in on an outside line to retrieve messages, you can easily transfer the caller. Just press the transfer key. Note the message in the active call box. Dial 436, the voicemail hunt group number, and the call is transferred into the voicemail system. In this final segment on the operator's terminal, we'll show you how to pick up a ringing extension elsewhere in the system and how to forward calls from the operator station to another extension or into the voicemail box. Because your extension status screen gives you an instant update on all telephone activity in the system, it's very easy for you to answer or pick up a call on any extension that is ringing. When an extension is ringing and you wish to answer the call, press release to get the internal dial tone. You'll know the extension is ringing because the extension number is blinking on your display terminal. Press pick. The word pick will appear in your active call box. Dial the 3-digit number of the ringing extension and the call will be connected. There will be times when you are unable to take calls. In those instances, you have the capability to forward your calls to another extension. A call directed to the operator station may be programmed to forward if the call isn't answered within a set time, if the operator station is busy, or at all times. To call forward the operator station, lift the handset and press release. You'll hear the internal dial tone. Press forward, followed by the entire 4-digit extension number that is to receive your forwarded calls. You'll hear 4 confirmation beeps. All your calls are now forwarded. To cancel call forwarding, press forward a second time. The forward message prompt in the lower left corner of your screen will go out and your calls will no longer be forwarded. Just as with other extensions in the system, calls coming into the operator can be rerouted or forwarded to a voice mailbox. Use this feature to receive messages after business hours. Press release for the internal dial tone. Dial 7*3 on the dial pad. You'll hear 4 confirmation beeps and see the abbreviation for forward on your display terminal. All operator calls are now routed to the voice mailbox. The operator station is the coordination center for the entire digital system. Because the system is so fast, so flexible, and so complete, you'll be able to process every call with speed and professionalism. Executone Information Systems is committed to making your task easier and faster. If you have any comments or suggestions, we'd like to hear them. We hope this training program has made you as excited about your new digital system as we are. We also hope that through this training package, you found it easy to put Executone quality design to work for you.